Well, we made our story choices the last hour, but we don't have to live with them.
John is in the kitchen. He's ready to serve us the leftovers. What you got, Dabs? Oh,
I'm a little concerned, guys. Remember last hour we told you about how they haven't raised the price of Arizona iced tea, and the owner said, we're still making money, just not as much.
Right.
I'm concerned about their arithmetic, because I was looking at the calorie count here.
Oh.
Calorie 5 per serving.
Okay.
Servings per container, 2. Total calories per container, 15. I'm concerned about their accounting department. They might be going under. Maybe they think they're still making money, but they're not. Either way, appreciate them not raising the prices the last 30 years. Okay, guys, these are the stories you did not choose the last hour. Do you remember round one, before NFTs were cool?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that, before NFTs were cool? Well, guys, NFTs are all the rage today, but there was at least one person hip to the game long before the rest of us. Back in the 1950s, French artist Yves Klein created and sold what he called zones of immaterial pictorial sensibility.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah.
Which is a fancy way of saying nothing. It was empty space. People bought the empty space under the guise of it being art, but he did give them a receipt for it. And as part of the transaction, the buyer would then pay Klein in gold. They would then go down to the Seine River in Paris. He would dump half the gold in the water, and they would set the receipt on fire.
Wow.
Except for one person, one hero, I say, who kept their receipt. And that receipt just sold at auction for $1.16 million.
Wow.
Out of here.
See the value of having something tangible that you can hold on to? The best part about this being is the only person who kept their receipt is the only one who actually created any value in all of this. But here's what I can't tell, because I don't really understand NFTs. Is this making the point of NFTs, or is this proving them to be a bunch of hooey?
No one knows, John. No one knows.
I don't know. Let's see. Round two. I think this is round two.
It's a chilled.
Oh, yeah, this is round two.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of, still can't be funged, or still can't funge it.
Can't funge it.
Can't funge it.
A lot of NFT news in this one. Guys, we make fun of NFTs a lot on this show, as we just did. But you know what they say? We mock what we don't understand.
It's true.
Right?
It is true.
Last week, crypto entrepreneur Sina Estavi announced that he would be selling his NFT of Twitter founder Jack Dorsey's first ever tweet and donating half the profits to charity. He expected to get $50 million for it after only paying $2.9 million. That's a pretty good chunk of change.
Yeah, that's a good return.
Well, when the 7-day auction came to an end, Estavi was blown away by the highest bid. $280. That is roughly 0.001% of what he paid for it.
Wow.
Oh, no.
We should note that Estavi announced he would be extending the auction, which is not how auctions work. Like, if you're the highest bidder at the end, don't you get it?
That's it, yeah.
And the bid has since gone up to $31,000.
Well, good for him.
What?
$2.9 million. He's going to sell it for $50 million. $280 was the high bid.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Apparently, my dad was his financial advisor.
How do you just extend an auction? That's not how they work.
The person who actually won, do they have recourse?
They must be like,
hey,
what?
Hey, I won.
Okay, final one. This is the one I was telling you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You boy. Okay.
You Lord.
This one was called "You Make a Good Point." Somebody makes a good point, you have to give it to them.
Yeah.
Case in point. As we know, guys, homelessness is a huge issue, not just here in California, but around the country.
Yeah.
The Tennessee state legislature was debating a bill that would make camping or soliciting on state highways or exit ramps a misdemeanor. The issue seems to be split along party lines, with Republicans supporting it and Democrats opposing it. As both sides were debating, State Senator Frank Nicely stepped up to the microphone and offered this argument for why the bill should pass.
1910, Hitler decided to live on the streets for a while. So for 2 years, Hitler lived on the streets and practiced his oratory and his body language and how to connect with the masses, and then went on to lead a life that got him in the history books. So a lot of these people, it's not a dead end. They can come out of these homeless camps and have a productive life, or in Hitler's case, a very unproductive life.
What?
Yeah.
He came out of this and led a productive.
Well, he said unproductive, to be fair, at the end. He said, or in Hitler's case, but,
okay.
well, then what's your point?
What-
If
so
you're-
Yeah.
why is that your example?
A state senator tweeted apologies to the universe for that. The bill, by the way, guys, did pass
God.
and is now on the governor's desk. Now, here's the thing. Weird example to choose.
Yeah.
But then at the end, you say, an unproductive life. So what
So
point
then
were you
what-
trying to make?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buck up, little camper.
Yeah.
One day you can be one of the most evil people to also
I'm
walk
sure
the
the
planet.
people in the Strawberry Hills Section 8 area were
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
happy he was representing
Oh,
them.
yeah.
So, just, to do due diligence, here is a list of well-known people who were also at one point homeless
Okay.
that he could have used.
Yes.
Okay.
Halle Berry, Sylvester Stallone, Daniel Craig, Jim Carrey, Jim Cramer from CNBC, the Mad Money guy.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Harvey, Dr. Phil, and Steve Jobs.
Also, Harry Potter author.
J.K. Rowling,
Rowling.
yes, she was on the list.
Yeah. Wow.
But sure, go with Hitler.
But go with Hitler. I mean, recognizable name. Just,
Here's what I want. I want a camera on his staff in the office.
Oh.
Oh no, what?
Huh?
What's he doing?
What?
oh no.
Somebody cut that microphone.
And then later in the day, he said, that Stalin guy had ideas.
I don't, but obviously terrible choice.
Pol Pot.
Do we think at the end he realized it was a bad choice and tried to couch it with or in Hitler's case, a very unproductive life?
Yeah, I think he read the room and they're like, unproductive life.
But he thought about that when he went into the chamber with said explanation. That was him thinking about it.
Also, let's not gloss over him calling the year 1910 19 and 10.
God.
I mean, granted, that's not the headline in this,
Yeah.
but also weird.
Wow.
Oh, man.
All right, guys, those are the leftovers.
Okay.
You
1910, Hitler decided to live on the streets for a while. So for 2 years, Hitler lived on the streets and practiced his oratory and his body language.
Yeah, he just practiced and
He practiced. By the way, I read an account of that. It was more like he was deranged on the streets and picking fights. So.
Wow. All right. Well, this has been a lovely.
Well, that Pol Pot had some ideas.